We're here with head coach Tyrone Wheatley, 37-10, lost today to Saginaw Valley. Your thoughts on the game today, coach?
Well, just once again, another game where we let a lot of plays slip through. Mistakes, we didn't capitalize on theirs, and we made too many. So it's just one of those deals where we got to just continue to push the envelope of growing, maturing, and not trying to make a play as opposed to doing exactly what you're told to do.
You're basically down to your third-string quarterback at the moment, but talk about their defense and what they did to kind of shut down the offense today.
Well, in all honesty, I mean, they just played. They played extremely disciplined. They played extremely tough, right? And that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, did they do anything schematically to take anything away from us? No. But at the same time, they just did what they were supposed to do. I mean, they played basic blue-collar, kick-your-ass football. And hats off to those guys. I mean, they are a good football team.
Offensively, from them, what did you see? What was the toughest thing maybe to stop throughout the game? I know they had a lot of yards rushing, obviously, but what did you see from them offensively?
Same thing. I mean, it's carbon copy, right? There's nothing that they did. We knew that coming in. It's an older team. There's production coming back. They are very confident in what they do and how they do it. You know, it's always about how you do your job. You have to do your job, but it's how you do it. And they do it at a high level. And they do exactly what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it. And once again, it's a highly efficient and freaking disciplined team.
Talk about the play at Brazil. I thought at times he made some good throws. We talk about it.
Well, but you got to get back to we talk about a guy who hasn't had much production, right? But once again, that's not an excuse. And I'm trying to get this team to the point where everybody else is just do what you're supposed to do. That's it. You drop back, you say, don't take the snap, roll out, throw the ball out of bounds. At some point in time, the player has to take responsibility for being coached. On the kickoff, right? You get a pooch kick. You don't return the ball. You're taught to fair catch it. But there's something at some point in time, these players have to take responsibility, right? It's, Nick Saban said, I was watching one of this deal, he was like, you think we go out there to call these plays for it to mess up? No, they're coached to do it. But at the end of the day, there's a cycle and there's a habit that has to be broke. And I'm going to break it and I'm going to get it there. But at the same time, these players and these coaches have a responsibility in there as well.
Kind of going off what you just said with breaking the habits, is that kind of the goal for these last 3 games coming up?
I mean, that's been the goal since I've been here, right? But yet still, you're playing with guys that been here, has a bad taste in their mouth, but you're also playing with guys that almost have a post-traumatic stress syndrome. As soon as something bad happens, oh, here we go again, right? That's kind of hard to coach out of a guy. But until you get the new system going, until you get it, really, really implemented with either new players or you just have to break this cat like a pony. Sometimes you just got to break them, and that's what we're doing. And so the last 3 games, it's the same as the first one we came into training camp. We're going to continue to work our offense. We're going to continue to work our defense. We're going to continue to work it, right? And then at the end of the year, there's a thing called evaluations.
Last question for you. Big rivalry here at Wayne State is Grand Valley. You're playing for the Shoes next week. Right now, they're number 1 in the country. Who knows what will happen with Ferris State today, but talk about the matchup next week.
Well, I mean, they're number 1 for a reason, right? They are number 1 for a reason. You talk about the team we just played today and talk about how they're disciplined and doing their job at a very highly effective rate and speed and power. This is the team. This is the blueprint, right, that we're playing. In all honesty, let's just be honest. This is the blueprint. And so we're going up against the blueprint.
All right, Coach, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.